The health inspector visited the low-scoring restaurant 3 times over the last month. He returned because management had not corrected the initial critical violations. The grades were a 74 and a 78 at Yamato Ramen House and Poke Bowl on Parkside Drive in Turkey Creek. Those are passing scores. A grade of 69 and below is considered failing. On the final follow-up inspection, the initial critical violations were corrected. During the first inspection, an employee hand sink was being used to bust dirty dishes. Steel wool and green scrubbing pads were found in the sink. The big 3-compartment sink, where pots and pans are washed, cleaned, and sanitized, that third sink had no sanitizer in it. There was no date mark on cooked pork that was thawing in the walk-in cooler, but the date of first use is required. There's more. When the inspector followed up his first visit, a garbage can was found blocking the employee hand sink. The steel wool and scrubbing pads had been removed, but the sink was not easy to reach for kitchen workers. Also during the second inspection, an employee was observed washing spatulas in the mop sink with a spray hose. There was another problem with the proper date marking of ready-to-eat food. Sliced pork was found with 2 date marks on it. The inspector went over again the date marking system with employees. Finally, when the inspector returned a third time, the potential foodborne violations had been corrected, and the re-inspected grade is a 90. No need to re-inspect the following restaurants, and here are the best grades of the week. The Busy Litton's Restaurant on Essery Road in Knoxville's Fountain City, 100. Inskip Grill, the one on Broadway in Fountain City, also scores 100. The El Tequila Grill on Maynardville Highway in the Halls community, 100. Love That Barbecue on Maryville Pike in Knoxville. It too receives a perfect grade. McDonald's, the one on Kentucky Street in Kingston, 100. Pal's in Morristown on Liberty Hill Road, 100. The Busy Brasilio's Brazilian Steakhouse on Kingston Pike scores a 99. And Firehouse Subs, the one on Broadway in Fountain City, also receives a 99. If you notice a health issue while dining out, let the manager know politely or call the health department in the county where you live, and an inspector will be sent out for a surprise visit. Don Dare covering Food for Thought.
And if you'd like to look over all of this week's health inspection scores for yourself, we've made it easy for you to do that. They are all under the News tab on WATE.com, or you can scan the QR code that you see on your screen, and it will take you right to the page.